Hi, I'm Nina Rahel. I took University of the Arts London to an employment tribunal on unfair dismissal and victimisation, and on disability discrimination. I won the unfair dismissal and victimisation case. Well, it was such a absolute travesty in terms of good management, good behaviour, good people management, that I really had no choice but to take it further and go to an employment tribunal. The people who dismissed me unfairly and victimised me were supposed experts in equity, diversity and inclusion. My manager, Isabella Chan, her manager, Vilma Nicolaidu, the director of human resources at that time was Naina Patel, who was also the university's race champion, yet within their own department they were chasing me out of the door because I'd raised things that they didn't like. So I felt that I really had no choice but to take it further.
Were you surprised about the outcome of your tribunal case against the university?
Not really, because I knew what they had done was terrible. I knew that what I had said was the truth, and I saw their witness statements which were littered with untruths. So I wasn't surprised, and it was just such the judge said there was 0% chance that I could have been dismissed fairly. So it was like an open and shut case. So I wasn't surprised. I was pleased because obviously a lot of the time you don't know which way the law's going to go. The law isn't always the best solution. I would have been happier had I not had to go through it, and that that when I said this isn't a good proposal and you're treating me unfairly, they had stopped, but they didn't. They carried on.
And at this very moment, the UK is engulfed in violent race riots around the country, very much spurred on by racism and Islamophobia. Looking at your case, which very much deals with discrimination, racism, you held the university to account for those issues. How do the two correlate, would you say, what's going on in the country and what you went through, the battle that you endured?
I think that what's happening right now in the country with the racist riots taking place all over the country, and my case shows that the anti-racism movement has to be hale and hearty. It needs to be fully resourced, and it needs to be stronger by the day. And so for me, it shows that anybody working in this field has to be fully resourced and fully backed and supported, not by a tick box exercise, not by leaders who say, oh, well, you're doing that. I'm the director, I'm the chief executive, I'm the vice chancellor, you're doing equity, diversity and inclusion. And when there is like a mistake made, like in my case, with the head of the diversity team just wants to get me out because I'm just raising too many truths that they find uncomfortable, then the people above need to have their own knowledge and understanding of anti-racism and equity, diversity, inclusion to be able to challenge that and say, well, this doesn't fit right. So it's not good enough just to leave it to a team that's in isolation. I think that, as I put in my first response to the proposal to make me redundant, that the equity, diversity, inclusion teams should sit within the most powerful seat in any organisation. The Vice Chancellor's office, that's where you should sit. In the Chief Executive's office, that's where you should sit. You report directly to them. So when issues come up, you can raise those issues, and you can raise them directly with the person who's got the most power in the organisation, and things can actually be done about it.